everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves for a brand new video today. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're coming with you with a rare transfer rumour update video. I say a rare one because you don't tend to see much transfer news between sort of the end of the summer window and the start of the January window. But over the last couple of weeks or so, there's been a number of stories cropping up. So I thought I'd do a video just summarising the stories that we've seen so far. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, guys, and hit the like button as well. It really helps us out a lot. And we move straight on to the first rumour. So in the summer, towards the end of the summer especially, there were plenty of rumours reporting that Romain Saïss, his career could, well, it may well be away from Wolves. There was a rumour last week, obviously, just after Romain Saïss's red card against Crystal Palace, that Besiktas, the Turkish side that we've actually got in our Europa League group, they were the team that were interested in Saïss during the summer, and that they were interested in reopening talks with Wolves to try and sign the Moroccan midfielder slash defender. Apparently the officials are ready to speak with Wolves next week when the Wolves officials go across to Turkey. However, I think with how well Saïss played, and obviously Nuno obviously sees him in the pecking order now as a centre-back, this one does seem a little bit unlikely, but he's one to definitely look out for because this is a repeated story that's been going on a lot even since sort of the start of the summer transfer window. So Romain Saïss to Besiktas, probably unlikely, but apparently they're still interested in him. Before we move on to the next rumour, guys, be sure to check out our channel partners as well at OneFootball, #1 football app out there at the moment on Android and iOS. Link to download it for free is in the top of the description down below, where you can get your live football news, your live football scores, your transfer rumours, the works, all on that app. Free to download on Android and iOS, and as I say, a link in the description where you can select Wolves as your favourite team. You can select them to win their games, predict to win their games, and obviously you get all the push notifications catered to that as well. But the next rumour is a big one. It was leaked late last night, late on Saturday evening on the 28th, and it was by the Mirror that Wolves are reportedly tracking the Real Madrid playmaker Martin Odegaard. Wow, what a capture this would be for Wolves. Rightly, a lot of Real Madrid and Norwegian fans jumped on this, writing it off straight away. The report said that sources in Spain had said that Madrid would probably be happy to sell him, and the Mirror put a figure of £20 million on him. Now, Odegaard is a 20-year-old Norwegian. He came about 3 or 4 years ago when he was sort of 15, 16, possibly even a little bit younger than that. And he burst onto the scene, and he was this kid that everybody wanted to sign. And he was really, really highly rated. Real Madrid went for him. In the end, spent about €4 million on him, and he's been in and out of mainly the loans. He's had loans away in Holland, and at the moment this season he's on loan at Sociedad in Spain and having a fantastic start to the season. So I think something that a lot of people are laughing about is the figure that is being brandished about, really, of £20 million. A lot of Madrid fans saying add another zero on that and you'll be a little bit closer. But because of his start to the season, apparently it would be very, very unlikely, according to them, that he would leave Real Madrid. But the Mirror apparently said that Wolves have been keeping their tabs on him. And in my eyes, this would be an unbelievable capture for Wolves. It's something that we need, that advanced playmaker to get in the hole and just a bit more creative in the middle. And that would be one hell of a sign to Martin Odegaard. According to the Mirror, Wolves are tracking him. The next one is actually about another outgoing player. It's Cameron John, the young defender that Wolves have. He's currently out on loan at Darren Moore's Doncaster Rovers. They're actually doing all right in the third tier of English football. You've got Cameron John and Noel Ennis both out on loan there at the moment. And again, it was the Mail this time that said that Crystal Palace, Leicester and Middlesbrough are among a number of clubs that are watching Cameron John. It's actually the final year of his contract. Wolves do have the option to add an additional year onto that, which I think they'd be daft not to, because he's enjoying life at the moment at Doncaster, playing regular first team football and apparently looking really, really good. And I think he's got a goal or two this season as well from centre-back. I believe, he was very highly rated by the Wolves Academy staff a year or two ago as well. He was playing plenty of under-23 football. And it might be one of them that he's a great player, but is he ever going to be good enough to break into the Wolves team? It'd be great to see him, definitely. But it looks like he's got a couple of suitors in the Premier League as well. So it'll be interesting to see where that one goes. But that's probably a story, or probably a move that probably won't materialise until the end of the summer. I'd imagine Wolves will honour his loan deal at Doncaster, and he'll be playing with Doncaster until the end of the season, unless a big deal does come in. A little bit of a strange one. This came in from 90 minutes regarding Bournemouth winger Ryan Fraser. This was from a couple of weeks ago. Now, Ryan Fraser is a very talented winger in the Premier League. You may or may not know of him. He's playing for Bournemouth. He gets plenty of assists. Had a great cracking season a year or two ago, and you know, he's quite iconic for, you know, his height. He's only what, like 5'3", 5'4", so he's a really small guy, but so quick and so nippy. Arsenal have been knocking on the door trying to get him reportedly for the last year or so. But 90 Min have reported that Wolves are among a number of clubs looking at Fraser due to his contract being out of, well, due to him being out of contract at the end of the season. So Wolves are alongside Arsenal, Chelsea and Everton looking at the winger. Bournemouth are desperate to keep him though now, are willing to give up to about £100,000 a week for him, which I'm sure a lot of you fans probably think he's probably not worth that sort of money anyway. Again, this tends to happen when players want a new contract, or agents are trying to push for a new contract. They sort of, you know, nudge, you know, the media, or give little hints that, you know, they want a new contract. And this might just be to raise a little bit of publicity to say to Bournemouth, look, there are people interested. The next rumour is about us scouting a couple of goalkeepers, believe it or not. It was a story a few weeks ago coming from a Turkish outlet. The Wolves are actually scouting 2 goalkeepers currently in the Turkish league. The first one being Gökhan Akan. He currently plays for Çaykur Rizespor. Wolves at the end of September, we're going to watch him as their team took on Başakşehir. So he was a goalkeeper that we were watching. The other one was Ergüçan Kakir. He plays for Trabzonspor. He has been linked to Liverpool in the past as well. So it looks like Wolves potentially are looking at getting a backup goalkeeper. But that was both from Ajanspor, a Turkish outlet, linking us with 2 goalkeepers. And finally, it looks like the Franck Kessie rumour is still very much alive. It's been brought up a number of times over the past few weeks. Firstly with Sky Sports News a few weeks ago, saying that Wolves are looking to potentially make a new fresh bid for Franck Kessie when the transfer window reopens in January. I'm pretty sure I read a few days ago as well the story crop up again about us and Monaco chasing him. So Franck Kessie is someone with a little bit of energy, a bit of a heartbeat in the team, and I think he would be a great addition to Wolves. But it is clear to see that AC Milan are looking to get rid of him. So I know he probably had doubts in the summer and second thoughts, but I think January could be the month that Franck Kessie moves on. Could it be to Wolves? Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on any of these rumours. Martin Odegaard, what a great signing that would be for Wolves. But is the value that, was it the Mirror or the Mail bandaged about? Do you think that's way too cheap? Franck Kessie, do you think he's the man? Or do you think Wolves should leave him now after he reportedly turned the club down back in summer? And Romain says he's a valuable first team member, but would you get rid of him to Besiktas? Or do you think he's still got a future with Wolves? Be sure to hit that like button down below, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll be back very, very soon for some more Wolves videos. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all very, very soon.